Alrighty. What's up, people of the world? It's me again, Alex Swimmer, aka AP3Jumped, and today I am reviewing the episode Game Boys. Now, without further ado, let's go! Okie dokie. Now, aside from the, the obvious thing that I'm, being biased about, this episode has a really good, premise. And it's about Clyde being reluctant about lending his new gaming system to Lincoln. And there's actually been a similar episode in this style. We had Shell Shocked being a similar style to this, where Lincoln was being skeptical of having their pet egg, Toby Rochelle, being watched over by Ron Yen. And so yeah, these episodes are very similar in that aspect. And I was really looking forward to this episode for that aspect alone. Not just the possible video game references, which there were a few. I mean, I'll get to those later on, but. So yeah, this episode has a real good setup. It's another episode that actually is in Clyde's point of view. So we're getting more episodes about him specifically through his eyes, and I really appreciate that because most Clinton McCloud episodes were more either just from Lincoln's point of view, or we get sort of both of their point of views at the same time. And these past few episodes, this and Attention Deficit, were exclusively about Clyde's point of view. And like I said, I really appreciate that, and that gives off more interesting storyline aspects for Clinton McCloud episodes. And I mean, what else can I say? This episode's also very relatable to me and a lot of other people that I've talked to about this, and that, I am very overprotective of my stuff too. And yeah, I'm just like Clyde in this instance, where if I lend somebody something like materialistic of mine, then I get angsty and paranoid, and I'm like, and I always I worry if something's gonna happen to it or not. And yeah, I think, and I think everyone can relate to that. Some people more so than others, but it's yet another relatable topic. And Clyde after Clyde lends his system to Lincoln, which I'll tell you what the system is at the end of the video. He actually goes to his house in secret and spies on him, in hiding in plain sight within all his objects, and he does certain things like make to the point where he winds up accidentally getting Lincoln in trouble in certain instances, like where Lenny's juice keeps disappearing. I don't know what that green juice was. I don't know if it was Kool-Aid or something. I cannot remember what that was, or if it was limeade, or it might have been something super specific. I can't quite remember, but Clyde winds up drinking all of that to distract Lincoln and his sisters in the process, and then Lincoln winds up getting blamed for that, and Lenny's like, Lincoln, stop drinking my juice, and yeah, that was funny. And there's also one part where Lily's covered in like lavender paint, I guess, which is actually Lily's that's her primary color, and no pun intended, but at one point she's covered in paint and from Clyde, I believe, and she's just waving to everybody. So yeah, that was cute. And long story short, Clyde gets caught, and he confesses to Lincoln about his predicament, and Lincoln was like, "Well, if you were worried about all that, then why didn't you just tell me from the beginning?" And he told him, like it said, I would have understood, and like Clyde takes that into consideration, and uh, Lincoln gives back Clyde his system, and there's been no damage to it, and so Lincoln, uh, yeah, what the hell is that gonna say? Clyde said he'll be more honest in the future about stuff like that, and afterwards this has a Clyde's gaming system does wind up getting a small little stain, but Clyde said that wasn't a big deal, and then but immediately after leaving the house, he calls his dad's, asking him to what did he ask for? Oh, to get a lint-free cloth and white vinegar to try to clean the stain, showing that he's still protective of his stuff, and that's the episode. Before I get into all the references and fun facts, I want to say that the premise of the episode was great. It was handled pretty well too, I think, and it's it's a Clyde episode when it really comes down to it, and I really liking his episodes Decade to Him, and this episode was no exception, and it's a very relatable topic that, like I said, and like especially me, because I'm very overprotective of my shit. like you viewers, you don't even know. ask anybody I know and they'll tell you in real life. But so yeah, that's the episode. But yeah, I give the episode a 9 out of 10. The episode was pretty great, very well done, and a great message that we can all relate to. It sound like a broken record, but oh well. All right, let me get all the obvious Nintendo references out of the way, to which there are several. The title is obviously named after these bad boys of systems, and yeah, there were about 5 of these. There was the original Game Boy, the Game Boy Color, the Game Boy Advance, the Game Boy Advance SP, which is this, and the Game Boy Micro. Yeah, I don't remember what year that came out, but yeah, and of course the title card is in reference to Super Mario Bros. It's an awesome homage too. We even got Lincoln and Clyde wearing the exact same outfits that Mario and Luigi will wear, and they have C's and L's on their caps. Both of them, which is pretty darn awesome. Lincoln already fits that bill because there's already a plumber that has an L on his cap, so yeah, that's pretty great. And it's got the clouds and the platform and everything. And Clyde's system is actually something called the Snap, which is actually a parody of the Nintendo Switch. I got it over there, and I don't feel like grabbing it right now, but Switch. Yeah, you all know what a Switch is at this point. It's the #1 selling system in U.S. history. Yeah, even outselling the PS2. I thought there'd be a lot more video game references, but that actually isn't what really made the episode in terms of all things considered. I don't know. I guess I'm a little disappointed by that, but oh well. I'm not gonna cry over spilled milk about that. No, there is one very important fun fact I want to share with y'all, and that this is actually the very first episode where we have Lincoln's new 4th voice actor making his in-show debut, Tex Hammond. Yes, the son of Grey DeLisle Griffin makes his debut in an actual episode as Lincoln Loud, as the 4th freaking voice actor for him in this episode, which made the previous episode, what the hell is it called? I can't remember what the... So yeah, Colin Dean's last episode was actually House of Lies, in which Lincoln sounded particularly deep in that episode. His voice sounded very deep, which is something I noticed in the House of Lies. So yeah, farewell, Colin Dean. You did a great job, and I can't wait. I can't wait to see what you do in the future. And although this is Tex Hammond's first episode debut, this isn't his debut overall. Like, he technically made his debut as Lincoln Loud in like what was essentially the season 2 premiere of the Listen Out Loud podcast. So yeah, he recorded lines for those before he recorded his lines for his first full episode for Game Boys. Yeah, that was a lot of information, and I was able to pick up on his voice too, although strangely enough, the credits erroneously list Colin Dean as the voice of Lincoln Loud in Game Boys. I don't know what the hell happened with that, but Tex Hammond, I know you're in the long running reign of voice actors for Lincoln. You are the 4th one, which is a lot, but Hey Arnold had about that many freaking voice actors too, if not more. So yeah, good luck, Tex Hammond, and you should do a great job, just like everyone else has. Alright, I'm going to end off this video. If you like this video, then don't forget to subscribe. If you liked the episode, let me know what you thought of it in the comment section below. Damn it, my throat's starting to hurt. Be sure to stay tuned for more episode reviews, and don't forget to hit the bell to be notified of future videos. And that's pretty much it. I'm Alex Swimmer, aka AP3 Jumped. Thank you so much for watching. Until the end, that's it for me, and I will see you soon. Goodbye. Thank you so much for playing my game. Yahoo! I'd love to meet Charles Martinet one day. Just thought I'd throw that out there.